Okay, that appears to be alright. Okay. Okay, alright, so bitrate seems to have recovered. I hate having to do that, but it's getting less and less frequent now, so... Fran is Taco just wearing a wig. Honestly, I think Kurgarenko is Taco just wearing a wig. I could see it. I could see it. But enough about pictures Deku has to draw.
Teams, report current situation.
Blue team, all clear.
Red team, all clear.
Green team, all clear.
All right, commence operation.
The bitrate even fucked over nothing personal, kid? God damn it, bitrate. Well, here they come.
Roger. Commencing attack support fire against target.
Yes, nameless Zeon Mook. Go!
Don't let up. Attack!
Where's everyone else? Aside from just taking it slow. Wow! The moment I leave is the moment everyone dies. Great.
Code Alpha.
The moment I leave, blue team immediately gets splattered. Thanks.
Arrived at operation point.
Well, there's somebody still alive. But hang on. Oh, wait. Okay, something I didn't actually they're all coming from the front. They're all coming from the front. So, the battle codes are fallback positions. Right. I did not pick up on that at all. Hello, Mr. Blue Lightsaber Man. Are you a Jedi, or simply just a dump? It's supposed to be orange, though. I'm not sure why it's blue. So where's everybody? Where'd they all go? If they're moving around, I'm not... Well, actually, I have to stand still. Oh, wait, yeah. Right, there they are. They're coming in on the flanks. Okay. I keep forgetting Sona doesn't work unless you're standing still. But okay, alright, let's hunt them down. Kind of like that old, you know, the first time in this area, where I mercilessly lone wolfed and gunned down literally everyone by myself. Alright, so what am I looking at here? Mobile suits. Fall back. Let him get closer. If Miss Fran is any waifu worth relying upon... Oh, they're going the other way. Shit. Oh, these are tricky bastards. But if Miss Fran over there is a waifu worth relying on, she's gonna be able to handle that side by herself. Oh. Oh, goodness. That's the last of them. Alright, boys.
Enemy located.
Ooh.
Don't let him attack.
Good luck, Fran! Hey there, Fetties. Wow, holy shit. Even back on, they're fucking impossible to... damn near impossible to kill. And the Fetties are paying no mind to us at all. Good job, Fetties. I think we're still good, though. Yes, the loudest sneak in the West. The 50-foot sneak. Guys!
Code Bravo.
Guys, they're eating our troops.
Arrived at point.
Guys, they're eating our troops. Wait, that's a GM sniper too. What the fuck? Down! Down! Fuck you!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won.
Thanks, Taco. I mean, that's not my wife. It probably is, though. One random snipey boy versus the entire remaining Zeon force on Earth. That was easy. That was way too easy. But, you know, we still lost
Our
we still
unit
lost
was
units.
instrumental in successfully protecting the defense line from the enemy.
Running away now!
Though the battles would get tougher, it looked like we could hold out for now.
That was the last battle,
How
though.
long?
That was the last battle, though. Most likely. That was it. But yeah, that was incredibly easy. It was basically just go around the mountain and shoot the man in the back. The end. You can do better than that. Maybe, but we're alive, so I'm not exactly open to letter grades today.
December 13th. The Federation has intensified their attack. It is now only a matter of time before California base is besieged.
Can we leave yet?
During this time, the base was sending soldiers, officers, and supplies into outer space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere, until there was only one HLV left.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're the last out.
In order to ensure that the last vessel would be sent safely into space, someone had to remain on Earth to protect the launch pad.
Oh, right, so we're not actually leaving. We're fucked. Great. Great.
Some were in favor of sending us into space, but without us, there was little chance of the launch pad being adequately protected.
Oh, great, everyone's too incompetent and we're the only sensible people left in mobile suits in order to ensure the launch of the HLV, and therefore we have to be left behind, and we'll likely not survive. Do you think... Do you think any of the waifus would be open for some company now that this is apparently our last night alive? Do you think we can manage that? I think we can manage that. Where's the alcohol? Open bar. We get everything in the officers club.
The battle strength of California base, once the largest in North America, had dwindled to nothing.
Yep.
I made the decision to remain behind. As long as comrades were still fighting on Earth's soil, I would never step foot off this planet.
He killed us. That guy killed us. Thanks, boss.
This is the final stage of our relocation of officers, soldiers, and supplies from the North American region into outer space. I thank you all for your great work. This will be the last HLV to launch from California base. I had originally planned to have you all board the vessel, but it doesn't seem possible now.
Nope. Everyone's leaving without us. Good luck at Solomon, guys.
The Federation forces are approaching, and they intend to keep the last HLV from lifting off. We must form a defense unit using volunteers.
Great, and we all drew the, Actually, we didn't even get to draw straws. Our commanding officer volunteered us. We're not even in drawing straws. We were just ordered to die. Thanks. Great.
Inform your personnel that this is a volunteer mission, and to give it some thought before they decide.
Well, it's not a volunteer mission, because we've been ordered to stay behind. It's great. It's great. We're all dead. We are all dead. Thanks, High Command. Okay, so, what's everyone's last words?
Hail Zeon!
Crush this paper. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. You all left us to die. Fuck Zeon! Fuck you! Fuck Zeon! Fuck Side 3! Fuck the zombies! Fuck everybody!
First of all, I'm proud to see that you have all decided to remain. Though this mission is a raw deal, I'm pleased you have chosen to join in.
Sir, you ordered us to be here.
As you know, we have been sending all our war resources into space, using every ship capable of escaping Earth's atmosphere. This vessel is the last of them. The last HLV is preparing to take off. Our mission is to hold off the enemy attempting to stop the launch and buy enough time for the HLV to reach the safety of outer space.
Right.
In order to do so, the formation of a defense line to hold off the enemy isn't enough. This measure alone won't prevent the enemy from advancing. We must also disrupt their communication system. This has proven to be the most effective tactic in our previous battles with the Federation.
Cut the phone lines. Right.
This, of course, means less units fighting on the defense line, which makes it a bit risky. But I know we are the only ones who can carry out this mission.
Makes it a bit risky. What's the risk? We're all fucking dead anyway!
After we see our comrades off, I expect you to make it through alive, so we may all gather together again. Victory to Zeon! Those words I shall use as a prayer for the future of all space noise. Hail Zeon!
Sir, with all due respect, as a loyal soldier of the Principality of Zeon that's followed you for the past, give or take, 11 months, almost 12, I want you to really understand where I'm coming from when I say this. Blow it out your ass. Our task is to both attack the enemy command unit and defend our HLV. An offense-defense mission. This situation is slowly deteriorating. We have few options left. Protect the HLV and attack the enemy with all we've got. Okay. Oh, there's an advice section, so now we can hear everybody's fucking epitaphs. Tech chief, mechanic. Even the maintenance staff is just utterly disappointed with everything. But down the list.
Matt, you've remained too.
Hey, I've already told you I'm still alive because I've been serving under you, right? I'm not about to leave here and risk taking orders from some bonehead.
Oh, well, the most important thing is to keep the enemy away from the HLV until it takes off. We can't give them a chance to attack. We'll have to crush the enemy before they get close enough to shoot the HLV. I know it's easier said than done.
Okay.
No worries, Lieutenant. I'm sure just our little group can keep the enemy at bay long enough. The Feddies are gonna regret this. The only thing you need to worry about is keeping us grunts in line. That's what being a good leader is all about.
Yeah, right. That's why that's why we have the open bar in the O Club.
As for the plan, we should pick guys who've got enough mobility for the team to destroy the enemy's command center.
Doms, then.
The enemy outnumbers us and we'll use it to their advantage. You don't have to worry. We'll send that sucker into space.
That's the laugh of an insane man who's resigned himself to death.
Oh man, you stuck around too?
Of course I did. I couldn't let you be the only one to risk your life, old man.
Thanks, rookie.
Besides, if I did leave, I'd have to train myself to get used to space warfare all over again. That's why I decided to remain on Earth.
Yeah, right. Oh man, trading would be such a drag. I'd much rather die. Okay.
Well, you sound like a real soldier, kid.
Considering I'm not much older than a preschooler.
You said it, not us.
He sure taught you a lesson, huh, Matt?
Hepner, what's your... Hepner! Hey! You're finally here at the front lines. We're all gonna die like good soldiers. Are you happy? You glad you left your cushy little desk job being, you know, just the operator? Do you feel like a hero yet?
The more people we have to guard the vessel, the better. I gave my ID tag to a friend who's a passenger on the HLV.
Oh, she's already... Oh, okay.
But that doesn't mean I intend to lose my life out here.
Well, too bad, sister. You're probably going to. Oh, but she's already dead.
I gave it to that friend of mine as a lucky charm to make sure we live through this war. So let's all do our best.
That's... Right! Right! That totally wasn't consigning yourself to death. Sure. Right, Hepner. Okay. Right. Okay, so she hasn't accepted yet. It hasn't sunk in yet. She's still riding on propaganda. Wow, what do we feed these kids?
Looks like the enemy is attacking the missile base. We were relying on that base for backup, but that's not possible now.
Okay, so back up. None. Got it.
If anyone's sticking around, it'll be me. I know it'll be difficult to protect the base to the very end, but I'm sure we'll find a way.
Well, we've got enough mobile suits and ammo.
In any case, this time I refuse to follow any orders that could easily turn my comrades into casualties.
Like the one to hold this base! Wow, man, you've already failed step 1. Okay, Renchef, what's your deal here?
There really wasn't any choice. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said we're the only ones who can hold the fort. We must figure out a way to slow down the enemy if this mission is going to be a success. Pay special attention to enemy mobile suits that seem to have greater agility and firepower.
Okay.
In any event, I'll just focus on carrying out the mission given to me.
Okay. Okay, so what about these new girls? Fran, what do you think about being ordered to die in your second mission?
It's only been 9 months since our forces landed on Earth, but it feels like we've been fighting this war for years. By the way, about Lieutenant Renchef, he seems a bit too belligerent.
It's almost like he's about to die.
I think once he's out there fighting, he won't back down from anything.
It's almost like we're all about to die.
I feel that his personality may have been partly responsible for the annihilation of the soldiers in his unit.
Wow! Well, there you go. Nice, Isn't she adorable? She sees the plot. Isn't that cute?
Of course, we need people like Lieutenant Renchef to win this war. His personality is essential for a soldier.
Pointing fingers already. Right, yeah, yeah. That guy with that belligerent attitude and that, he doesn't seem to care about anyone. He might have gotten his friends killed. Thanks, friend.
We can still fight. Let's show him some Zeon spirit.
I don't think Team Spirit's gonna help us. Okay, Sandra. Wow. She is just really not leaving a lasting impression. Holy shit.
I am the tech chief of this unit. If the unit decides to remain, then count me in too. All your equipment's been fully maintained.
Thanks, nerd.
I am worried about future operations, though. Looks like we won't be resupplied from now on.
Ah. Okay. So what's the maintenance chief have to say?
It's a war no matter where we go, right? But I'd rather stick with the people I already know. Though I'm not sure how much longer I can keep your machines in working order.
Okay. I guess everybody's just giving up to do their jobs, so okay, we'll do our job. So what's the fucking roots here? What do we, well, no, everybody's just fanning out, it looks like. Everybody's just going. Looks like blue team's the one who's gonna go straight towards the enemy? What's going on here? How many approaches do we have to cover here? Because it looks like everybody just goes around in a fucking circle. Worried about future ops. Should we tell them? Nah, let the kids think we're gonna live through this one, and they may actually fight better. Like, Hepner, I don't think she'd even listen if we told her, you're going to die. This is what it's like to be on the wrong side of history, folks. Okay, I have no idea how to plan anything in this mission, so, it seems like all of the points go to enemies, but the enemies are also coming in from literally everywhere, so I am not sure if there are any points that need to be covered. Well, there's that one, but red, it seems like everybody crosses everyone, so that's it. So, we're just gonna send in a bunch of DOMs and see what happens. So, best foot forward here. What did Sandra get? Sandra, what did you get? Oh, a shield? Well, okay. So, not terribly sure about exactly how this is going to go, but I think, Swaggard, why do you keep dumping all of your equipment? We're not gonna have any support, so oh well. And yeah, smoke grenades for that. Okay, that's about all I can come up with. That's the one trick I know how to use in this game. Smoke grenade, run the fuck away, or smoke grenade and then position for melee. Let's see what happens. Is everyone ready to die, kids? I never got my high school fantasy. What a shame. Oh well, at least I got to be a mobile suit pilot.
Don't let the enemy get any closer until the HLV takes off. Got that?
Roger.
That's some interesting music. Okay, guys. Everybody fan out. See you at the rendezvous point. Maybe. No. We're all gonna fucking die. Yep, enemy's front. Oh. Wow, Swagger's already fucking dead.
Retreat! Retreat at once!
Enemy command plane taken out.
Wait, what?
Without their communication system, enemy troops are in complete disarray.
Mission playing itself!
Good. All units, get ready to...
Wait a minute. Intense heat source approaching. It's fast, but it can't be. No mistake about it. It's Gundam!
What?
NANI?! Oh, fuck.
Sorry I kept you waiting. It's payback time.
Oh, great.
The enemy troops who were in complete disarray are reorganizing themselves. This time, it's our own defense unit that's starting to run around in a panic.
Great! Suck Gundam! Suck Gundam! We're all fucking dead anyway.
How powerful it is. All units, we're destroying Gundam.
Mudrock complete.
Roger.
But what about the guys that were literally right in front of me? Like these guys. Alright. Well, there go all the gyms.
This is the mobile suit I've been waiting for. It combines Gundam's mobility with incredible firepower and long-range capabilities of a cannon.
It's just the best! The best! The best! God damn it. So did you kill all the enemies? Are we good? Oh, is that him? Oh fuck. Oh, it is him. Smoke out!
Doesn't matter. This is a Gundam. You want to grapple with me? My Gundam can handle it.
Nothing personal, kid! Ah!
Like this feeling. It's choking me.
A smoke grenade? Yeah, right! Ace strategy!
I didn't expect it would end like this. That emblem. You mean it's the guy from that day? No, it can't be.
Okay.
During that battle, I remember sending a missile straight into his cockpit.
It didn't happen though.
You guys are really persistent, you Zeon scum.
Also, I now know who that's Domon's voice actor from G Gundam.
All troops,
Big Thonk.
go to alert status 2.
Run away! Okay, so actually, I think the Magellan attack tank killed him. I think that's what finally got the kill shot. Cause you notice it's hanging on him now, and it looked from his perspective when the guy died. So I think a Magellan attack tank just clowned Mudrock. Based Magellan attack tank. Also A rank. Good enough. But, yeah, no, okay, so we've managed to cause the enemy attack force to retreat. Now we, take everything that isn't nailed the fuck down and ride off into the sunset. Let's go, boys. Get ladies first. With escort. With escort.
We were successful in sending off the last HLV into space without any disruptions from the enemy. The focus of the war would now shift from Earth to outer space. However, this was by no means an end to the battles on Earth. As long as our comrades remained here, we would fight. Our supplies might diminish and our enemy's siege might escalate with each passing day. Even so, we would endure to the end. we would never give up. Not until the day our comrades up in space return once again to Earth.
Meanwhile, while the commanding officer is monologuing, everyone's just sneaking on with the GAW, and we're leaving now. We're flying off into the sun. We'll find a nice place out there somewhere. Oh, you know, if the Zeon remnants manage to hold Africa, you know, until 0083, we can handle it. But now everybody flies over, and that's the end of the game. Okay.
My brave and loyal Zeon soldiers, I'm pleased to report that the solar ray has reduced half the Federation forces to stardust.
And killed my dad.
This light is proof that Zeon's justice is served.
By killing my dad. Thanks,
With the
thanks,
massive
Kieran.
damage incurred, any battle strength the Federation forces may have left will be of no consequence. In other words, what remains of them is little more than debris.
That's not what happened.
It is with confidence that I hereby declare it impossible for this weak host of enemies to force its way past Abau-Laku.
They won't have
There is
to.
no other way for mankind to last forever, except by living under the direct control of we, the chosen superior race of Zeon. If this war drags on, it will pose a serious threat to all of mankind. We must teach
Kieran!
the slow-witted people of the
Kieran!
Earth Federation a lesson they will always remember.
Kieran!
The time is
You're making it worse!
now. This is the hour for mankind to stand up for the future that awaits us. Hail, Zeon!
Hail. Hail. And then Phonto ran away from the war crimes tribunal. And then lived a wonderful, quiet life somewhere on Earth that doesn't get, you know, absolutely obliterated during the preceding, like, 30 to 40 years worth of war that comes afterwards, with one, maybe two, of, you know, the remaining female officers. But in North America, we withdrew from the continent with our surviving comrades. Fortunately, a part of our submarine fleet escaped unharmed. After escaping from the Earth Federation forces and safely reaching shore, we made our way to the desert to join our holy okay. So we went to Africa. You bless the rains. Down in Africa!
Commander, just got word that our allies need reinforcements. What'll we do?
We won't abandon any allies in danger.
I understand. I'll get everyone together.
Good idea.
Moyangare, Gundamu? The Last Fang?
The Last Fang.
The Last Fang. Okay, I thought we were done, but I guess not. Okay. Hitler? Literally who?
At ease. We received a message from some allies requesting assistance. Judging by the fact that the recurring message isn't coded, we can assume the situation is desperate.
You think?
There's no intelligence on the enemy's battle strength or on their current deployment, but we must provide support for our allies as soon as possible.
Sir! We could just leave!
We will advance toward the source of the signal and wipe out enemy troops in the vicinity. Depending on the severity of the situation, we may cut our way through the enemy and escort our allies as we retreat.
This feels like a trap. This feels like a fucking trap. Anyone else feel like this is a trap? This is a trap.
Once we rescue them, we can link up with our allied forces in this area. All units, make sure to equip yourselves with plenty of gear before we move out. Over.
This is a trap. Allies broadcasting in the middle of nowhere on an uncoded channel. Doesn't seem like bait to me. Attack instructions. Protecting our allies is the most important job. If we concentrate too much on the offensive and get separated from our allies, they will perish. 99% Minovsky density. Wow. Advice. So, guys, we narrowly avoided death. So what's next?
It took so long to locate our allies. We must find a way to save them. It's hard to devise a strategy, though, when all we have is the source of their signal.
Which is a trap!
We have no idea what's out there, which means we should avoid any open areas. That's about all I can say for now.
We made it this far by marauding the Fetish supply bases and supply troops. But camping out in the desert is taking its toll. I hope we can link up with the Allied base pretty soon.
Yeah, that there diamond mine somewhere. Run by that there desert Rommel.
I'm itching to leave. The way things are going, we have to hurry. But we don't know how many enemies are out there. We gotta move carefully, but quickly, too.
Ensign Nicky, starting to take charge, are you?
Of course. I'm no longer excess baggage anymore, old man.
The future is now, old man, and we're all dead.
Trust me, I won't let anyone call you excess baggage.
Oh, really? I believe it was Matt who's been calling you that up until this moment. Right, Matt?
You got me there.
Hapner, are you still... you?
I'm ready to go anytime. Let's hurry.
She's been like that since we left California base. She had nothing. Absolutely nothing but fervor need for serving her country. She's a fucking robot.
Looks like the situation in this area has changed dramatically since I was last here. I thought I could advise you, but sorry, I can't be any help.
Great, thanks, Swagger.
We must rescue our allies in danger. Besides, any information they could provide about the enemy in this area would be helpful.
It'll be good for us to link up with our allies. It's been hard enough with so few supplies. But it'll be even harder if we can't maintain our machines properly.
This is a trap!
The situation sounds quite desperate. I hope the Allied troops are safe for the moment.
This is a trap!
Our Allied troops sound like they're in a panic. The place must be swarming with enemies.
The final mission is in the Australian desert. You're in Australia. Am I in Australia?
Who cares? I'll give them a whooping.
Okay, Sandra.
Your machines are prepped well enough to endure a tough battle. That's about all I can say for the time being.
Oh, right, and that nerd guy's the announcer guy from G Gundam. He's the showman. That
I'd like
man!
a chance to do a brief overhaul at a fully equipped facility, but...
We don't have one.
We didn't have enough time to load enough supplies and equipment when we left California. To make matters worse, we have no gear for desert combat.
Can we just give props to Swagger for at least being real while everyone else is like, yeah, just let me quote this bit from the briefing. Let's do that. Yeah. I mean, Roar actually, gives some sort of tactical advice, that's usually, on top of the mission itself, but everyone else is just kind of just not doing anything.
Sure, those war spoils from the enemy supply base are useful as makeshift parts, but it's getting harder to maintain them. I don't know about this. I almost wish I'd gone up to space when I had the chance.
Too late, kid. You're dying with us. Right, and remember, I guess we're using the Call of Duty logic here, where if you use your enemy's weapons instead of the ones you started with, you'll never run out of ammunition, because you'll never stop killing enemies. Right. So what's the route here aside from go? No, just go straight at the, I don't know. Question mark? There's no way to plan out with a question mark, so we just kind of go that way, and that's it. Open fields of fire, though. Okay, wait, dumb F. Are we pressing F now? I think we're pressing F now. Well, ooh. Well, hello, Sandra. Finally, I used to actually send you into battle. Well, not Rower. Right, I have to do this instead of switching. Yes, Dom Tropon. Desert. Okay, so what do we got here? 90mm bazooka. Well, the Rakuten bazooka just kind of bashes through literally everything, so there's really no need to change it. Armor 2, huh? I'll take that. And reloader, yes, thank you. I don't think we have actual gear that, no, okay. Swole. Fran's been lifting with Sandra. That's what that's the conclusion that I've come to. This... Oh, leg missiles. Okay. We can do that, but racket... Bring the racket. Okay, so... Reloader, yes. I don't think we're gonna have night scopes, but bullets, yes, that'll probably be nice. It's 99% Minovsky particle contamination out there. We ain't gonna see shit. Let's just hope it works. Cause that's about all I can do. Fall to the might of the White Dingo team. Not the Ding Dongs. Anybody but the Ding Dongs. Come on now. Says Phonto right as he gets shot in the face by a GM sniper too. Okay. Here goes the... What? Dumb Fumph. All right, Dumb F. Dumb Fumph. The cuddly Dom. Hey, Goon, you aren't one of those hipster skating mobile suits now. Oh, you aren't the only one with hipster skate. Not the only one with hipster skating mobile suits? Not the only one. What could you possibly... 3 minutes?
All units, move out.
Our allies are repeating their transmission. We must hurry.
Number 11 supply unit here. We've been besieged by the enemy and we're helpless. Reinforcements requested. Reinforcements. Somebody, please respond.
Sorry we're late. You'll be all right now.
This is a trap.
Good. Reinforcements. We're saved.
This is a trap. All right, Doms everywhere. Doms as far as the eye can see. All right, get cracking. Wow, that's a lot of units. Wow, fucking E, that's a lot of units. Holy fucking shit, that's a lot of people. Whoa, okay, frame rate. Whoa, it's chaos. All right, I guess I'll get these guys on the flank. Oh, god damn it! Turn around! Dom, skating everywhere. Ah, you came to the desert, but now you're going to see Zeon on ice. Can't see shit, too much action. Did we get them all? Are they all dead? Aside from that one guy over there? What about that guy? I guess we hold... They keep spawning. I guess we just hold out for 2 minutes? I guess we just hold out for 2 minutes, and these guys are gonna be over here. I guess I'm just gonna get the other side. Because I'm sensing a breach. Not moving out there, but Aha! That's what I thought. Pew, 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 dead. This is just sheer fucking chaos. What the fuck? Sir, you can't skate like that. I'm the only one who can skate like that. Oh, and then he's dead. Minute and 30 to spare. Go Doms!
Enemy retreat confirmed. We won!
Domination.
All units, we're clearing this area.
Commander, wait a moment, please. I'm receiving a transmission on all channels. I'll patch it through.
What?
Attention all Zeon officers and soldiers. I am Prime Minister Darcia Bakarov.
Oh, here we go.
Supreme Commander Giran Zabi, along with Rear Admiral Cecilia Zabi, have lost their lives in battle. Therefore, Abawaku has surrendered. At present, the Republic of Zeon and the Earth Federation government have agreed to a ceasefire. Our battle has come to an end. I beseech you, officers and soldiers, as the national sovereign, I have proper authority to give the order. All forces, immediately suspend hostilities and lay down your weapons. I repeat, Immediately suspend hostilities and lay down your weapons. The war is over. Attention all Zeon officers and soldiers.
Oh, it's on repeat,
I am
but,
Prime Minister Darcia Bakarov.
Hey guys! I got S rank! War's over, Phonto! We lost! But I got S rank! It doesn't matter! We're all war criminals now!
Earth Federation government have agreed to a ceasefire. Our battle has come to an end.
Ah, well. Nobody's giving up, though. Nobody respects the Republic of
We
Zeon.
arrived safely at the command headquarters while escorting the Allied troops we had rescued.
And hey,
the
Fat
Prime
Albert.
Minister's ceasefire announcement was being broadcast repeatedly even now. The actions of the Federation forces and other factors indicated that the agreed-upon ceasefire was indeed genuine. The Principality of Zeon had been defeated.
But we ain't gonna take that shit.
For our nation, for justice, and for the protection of our loved ones, defending the Zeon flag, our soldiers were pitted against a formidable enemy. Each came from a different background, and each fought for a
Squatting
different
Dom.
personal reason, and many lost their lives. The Principality of Zeon was defeated. However, as long as there are comrades who continue to fight for their beliefs, kindled by their love for those on the home front, our own battle will likely never end.
Because we're too damn salty to actually surrender. And thus the war went on for like another 30 years. Because everyone's response to "we surrendered" was not my prime minister. Okay, so that was Federation versus Zeon. And that's an experience. I'll give them that. That is a very interesting, unique experience. However, for all the tactics the game likes to think that it has, the final missions were basically just playing themselves. Which is kind of silly. Yes, some missions require you to actually use your brain, but by and large, most missions already gave you a perfectly adequate pre-planned route, or there was no route that you needed to really do. Like that last mission where it's just, okay, run into the center and then stay alive. It would have been nice if we could have changed the future. Well, Giran's Greed, they let you do that, but, not in this game, apparently. But I think it's more valuable, in a way, to have an experience where, yeah, no, we're fucked because we lost the war. And knowing that going in, it helps you play the part a little bit better. Even if you are playing for the wrong fucking team. So, that doesn't bother me, aside from the fact that we're all dead, or hiding out in Africa sweating our balls off until Godho comes by, and then probably all dying. Forgot there's a Federation mode? Oh, you can use suits after you complete the game. But, aside from all of that nonsense, glory to the Principality of Zeon. Never give up! Even when it's completely worthless to keep fighting and it's only mindless violence. But, so are you Rower or Swaggard? I'm not, you're the commander of this, I think the player is just kind of an incorporeal ghost. He doesn't really do any, you're not really a character. Will the stream be continuing, or is this the end for the night? I might want to call an early night here, because all things considered, it's going to be a long week ahead of us, and then also we've got a plan for Big Week as well. So we might be able, I might be calling it for the night, seeing if the game is completed. But, I'm not sure. But let's have a look what we can do inside the first mission. Let's check New Game Plus. Stream Code Veins DLC soon? I'm booked solid, so maybe, but I ain't planning on that currently. It'll make it into the plans eventually. Oh, look, a red Zaku. Oh, look, it's a red Zaku. New Game Plus, red paint. So do I load game? Do I load? Oh, right, yeah, load game. Okay, so I just load the first game. Yeah, right. So simulator has been upgraded. Okay, so hang on here. So what are we dealing with here, aside from all the programs? Wait, I didn't... Wait, where's program 10? We seem to be missing a couple of these. But let's go see what kind of equipment we get. Red missions.
Fenrir Fangs.
Right, so... What I did want to say about this game is it's very interesting. It's just that it's got a couple of problems. I don't think it's actually big enough to really do what it wants to do. It's just kind of riding on autopilot. There is, you know, on some missions, like for example, defending the Dog Day, there was actually generally, you know, tactics in the mission planning. So, it's still done. You could still do what you want here. It's just that it's not as actually, like, that big of a deal than you would think, or it makes you want to think. It feels like I could just as easily play the game perfectly fine, probably stand a good chance at getting S ranks, literally just by playing the game with the assigned routes that it gives me. So I feel like this game knows what it wants, but it's not exactly doing it to the fullest potential. It wouldn't surprise me if this game didn't exactly have the greatest budget either. It wouldn't surprise me if there were problems with this game's development, because it seems like overall it's an acceptable product. It just that feels like it's not all it could be, and it looks like there are corners cut in places. So it's still a good game. It's just that it has some pretty glaring issues in some cases, and well, that recon mission's just complete bullshit. So it could use a new coat of paint. It could use another go at this, but, well, this was back when Bandai had money to do this for at least the Western audience. They don't really do this anymore. Or make these kind of games in general. And then, that most of the tactics side of Gundam goes into, like, Super Robot Wars, and SD Gundam, all the other games like that. The tactics games, the full-on turn-based games. We don't really get this kind of game ever. This is kind of a one-off. I would kill for a Mech Commander style Gundam game. I would as well. That does sound neat. But I think this was a good experiment, and it was, I think, just by viewing it, it was, on its own, it was worthy of being expanded upon. It just wasn't. And that's really unfortunate. But on its own, I like this game. It's just that it's a very particular kind of move. Okay, but anyway, let's see what the first mission gives us in terms of equipment. Our mission is to subdue the enemy airbase. Our intelligence reports defensive troops positioned around the base perimeter, crush any enemy resistance, and destroy the base headquarters. Simple enough. Okay, so what do we have in terms of equipment? Well, we have everyone. Okay, Zaka 1B, Dom, Fran. Fran only has one mobile suit. Sandra. Sandra has the Dom Tropen. No. 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 Well, Goof B3, but, no. Wow. We didn't get shit. We didn't really get anything. But okay, so let's go at the first mission with, the end game firepower. Just for kicks, because it looks like I'm gonna have to work very hard for New Game Plus with this one, so I don't think I'm going to do it. Because it looks like, yeah, this is gonna be, it's already kind of too late to do this already. I mean, it's 8 o'clock, technically I'd still have 2 hours, but it's gonna take more than 2 hours to really get anything substantial out of this, so I don't think I'm gonna sit here and S-rank this today. I will go back and probably take a crack at Journey to Jaburo just to clean that up, but this game, yeah, no, this is its own, own couple days worth of sittings. Also, right, Green Team does have orders. Wow. You get Char and Gamba by doing the first 2 sims. Oh. I didn't get S rank on the first sim. Everyone died on the first sim. Seems like we're all just autopiloting our way through this one.
Enemy unit defeated.
Wow, this is actually on autopilot. With suits that shouldn't exist yet. Yeah, but whatever. Remember, Zeon never lost the war. Now this is the propaganda version of the events, where we're too awesome to die.
Fire!
Reloading. A nice calming sound of birds. The only problem is now I'm stuck here. Because I actually didn't follow my I did not follow my glide path. Yeah, green team is just fucking offing everyone. Yeah, green team has just murdered everyone, even the no, command tower's dead. I don't know what red team's doing, but the large tray is probably right there. Or is it not? Where's that cutscene? Well, there's the large tray. Wait, what the? That was a ground Gundam! Hey! We also have time travelers! So is that auto S rank? No. You could do better than we've steamrolled over everyone and dabbed on their corpse! And you say we can do better? Jesus Christ. Only ground GM types. It was blue, though. Simulator program hasn't been added. Oh, well. Well, that's just the weird one. I did that before, but... Huh. You didn't kill everyone. Time travel S rank denied. Oh well, whatever. I could put tryhard into this anytime that I want, but that was the story for Zeonic Front, and well, if I feel like spending a day to actually go back into this and S rank the ever-loving shit out of it, I could. It would just take me a while to do, but I could. We did it a couple of times, and I even S ranked the last mission, so there you go. We could have another day for this one, but I think this is all the time I want to spend on this game right now, and all the time that I can spend on it. I could sit here for another 2 hours, but I think largely that's good enough, and if I want to come back and be a super duper tryhard, I can, but oh boy, Federation versus Zeon and Encounters in Space are going to be much longer games than this. There is a shitload of content in both of those games, so for those of you disappointed for me quitting out here, those games, whoo fucking god, we're gonna be in those games for a while. But the war and story must go on. It ended, though. We lost, but then everyone decided to be salty as fuck and not give up. The list of ESF mobile suits in this game doesn't have the ground Gundam type listed. Well, there was a GM Sniper 2 in the last mission, and that was sort of kind of blue, but maybe that was it? I don't know. I just saw, like, ground GM, like ground Gundam ground GM-esque chest with blue on it, and, well, the ground GM's orange and the ground Gundam's blue, so, like, color palette spot. But I think I'm gonna call it here today, folks. I think beating the game now is good enough. After all, really, it's all... S-ranking it the entire way through wouldn't even be accurate to Zeon anyway, even if this Midnight Fenrir Corps is super duper awesome, because we lost the war, though! So... every battle was great, we survived. And then the war took its turn for the worst for our side, and the best that we could do was survive the battles that were ahead of us. And ultimately, we did in fact get out from under the Earth Federation and go into hiding, evidently. So that's accurate enough for Zeon. I'm happy with that. Not just because I get to call it an airline night. But all you did was suffer. No, I didn't. I won certain victories. We met lots of waifus. We got to see Kugarenko again in another game. That woman, apparently that woman just kind of memes around in most of the side story games, which is actually hilarious because, you know, in a way, that's, that is my Gundam Osana Nanajimi. That's my Gundam childhood friend, that woman. That woman from Journey to Jaburo, which I played way too much, even though I didn't own a copy. Borrowed it from a friend, who then kind of arrived and basically took it back from me in kind of a huff. I kept the disc in good condition, though, so it's not like I tried to hide the game or anything like that, but I never spoke to that kid ever again after that. I guess that's some journeys in life, but that's it for today, folks. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Holdfast for just general silliness, because Holdfast is a really silly fucking game, and it's probably going to be the frontliner for Big Week. I'm not saying we're gonna rig the votes so Holdfast wins, but I'm gonna just kind of put it out there that Holdfast is a good game, and we should all probably vote for it when the vote comes up in the Discord. Probably Sunday? We're gonna close the patron votes, or patron nominations on Saturday. The vote will probably be up in the Discord on Sunday. That guy sounded like a dick. He kind of was, but sometimes I wasn't the most responsible person with borrowing friends' video games. However, in this case, I did take very good care of the disc because I like the game. So, not sure what went on. Not sure what was going on there, but yeah, life's just kind of abrupt like that, I guess. But that's not this game. That's Zeonic. This is Zeonic Front, which was actually given to me by, well, I can't really call him a friend because I don't really know him, but a very, very, very generous fan, Beast in the Discord, who donated this copy to me. It came, hang on here, it came in a box with no art. It came in a box that simply just says Zeonic Front on the front. So this might be a third-hand copy. I may be the third person to own this game. I'm not sure what happened to the first person, but, you know, Beast might have been the middleman. So it's Holdfast or Gulag. I'm not gonna say that, but the naval combat was very fun, and if you don't think so, I may have to make you walk the plank. Yeah, so, yeah, this is some, you know, really, you know, cheap, honestly, I think actually, well, no, this is probably just a normal DVD case. This probably isn't even, like, the original case. So, I'm not sure, but, the disc is legit, so there's that. It looks like a fifth-hand copy. Maybe. It's an antique, and I'm glad I actually got to play the game, because this is one that I missed out. This is one of those things that just kinda, like Federation vs. Zeon, it's one of those games that I knew about as a Gundam fan, and I was excited because I was a Gundam fan, but I never got my hands on it, because by the time I was actually kind of like actively searching around for these sorts of things, I never had money, so I basically had to just ask my mother or someone in my family to, you know, cash in the good boy points, because kids. So it was kind of hit or miss there, but this is a rare one, or rather a uncommon one, so, you know, ask, you know, your family member who has absolutely no idea what the fuck anime is or Gundam or whatever to go find this game, and chances are you know, it's gonna be hit or miss. It's gonna be a coin toss whether or not you would have gotten it or not, and didn't get it. Or rather, never thought to ask for it when it was actually, you know, an option. Didn't register it as a thing. I found out about it, but I never actually, by that point, I think we had moved on to like the 360 generation by that point, so I never really even got a chance to look at it. We did have a PS2 though. We had original Xbox, we had a GameCube, and a PS2. We were fucking loaded. But, well, all that stuff's gone, and, well, we moved on to the next console generation, and things got kind of weird. It's kind of unfortunate that, yeah, all of that shit just kind of fell into disarray and was lost occasionally. Well, it was lost to time in some cases, so. The past is funny to reminisce about, but now I'm just I'm just being a mope, I guess. But I'm glad I got to play this game, because I always wanted to play this game and always wanted to know what the fuck this game is. Now I know what the fuck this game is, and it could use some work. This is a game I think that think could have made, you know, they could have expanded upon this more with a sequel. Honestly, I felt like it deserved a sequel, but Gundam had a really odd fucking time in America. It started out strong, and then Bandai just pulled out because they weren't making the same money that they weren't making the money that they expected to make, and what had worked in Japan with Gundam's popularity did not work in America. It came down to Bandai's business strategy, and then instead of actually fixing the strategy, they just pulled out. Which is really disappointing, but we got a couple of things, and, well, some of us got wise enough about the whole anime thing and started to look on to, you know, other places to go find, well, things from Japan. It may have been a little bit more, you know, touch and go and, you know, a little janky with fan subs, but you could still find that stuff out there, and, well, that initial, like, the initial turn-of-the-century Toonami sort of injection of anime, I think, affected a lot of people in the US, and, you know, I like to think that more of us got our start, and more of us got our start than people who just like Naruto and Bleach. There are some cultured people out there. I would like to consider myself one of them, however, that sounds incredibly narcissistic to say, but I picked up Gundam and I like it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to be happy with this, I guess. Aside from, you know, coming back to S-Rank the entire game, but, well, this was an era of Gundam games that came and went with almost me not even getting to see it, or see all of it. It's nice to see what it was, but it's kind of a shame to sit there and think, you know, it could have been better if it was given a bit more time, but those weren't our choices, and we didn't have control over it, even if we were fans. I could have bought more plastic crap, but I cannot, chances are, me spending all of my good boy points with all of my family members could not buy enough Gunpla to raise the eyebrow of a Japanese salaryman or a businessman behind a disc. Which is very sad. But anime, I think, is on the rise in the West now. I think, well, most people would say it's always been here, dumbass. But there was definitely a drop. No, I think it's coming back, and I think, you know, the gaming sector in general on, you know, Steam and whatnot, being very open with anime games and, you know, the very recent years, like, actually having porn VNs. That's the point we're at right now. You said this, you would have said this to somebody in 2008, they would have laughed in your fucking face. But now we're here. So, Linkin Park couldn't say Gundam. Yeah, Andrew WK and Linkin Park could not save Gundam. Sorry, guys, you did your best. But here's hoping the future is at least a little brighter. I think there's an era of creativity that went down the drain with the PS2 era of games that we are playing. And now it just seems like, in terms of Gundam, they're only making, like, well, games like Battle Operations 2, or Gundam Breakers, or, well, basically all the games that we were already seeing. Like, which are basically just, like, third-person, really fast-paced, you know, mech fighting games that rely heavily on stagger animations and instant kills and shit I don't like. Really, I don't like it. So, we have a KFC dating sim. This is what we are in society. This is the point where we're at. It's a very strange point in history to stop and take a look at. But it's nice to look at the past, I suppose. It's nice to have this as sort of a record of, well, it was this good at some point, and, well, I have a PS2, and the disc is there. So long as the disc reader works and the disc is still readable, I can enjoy it whenever I want. I can enjoy being on the wrong side of history whenever I want, in the comfort of my own home, with no one to judge me. Feels good. Probably not gonna start wearing Nazi paraphernalia in home and private, though. Probably not gonna go that far, but I understand the meme. But, alright folks, I've been rambling on long enough. That's our show for tonight. Thank you all for joining me for Zeonic Front. That is Stage 2 of Based Gundamu. I will return on Saturday with Federation vs. Zeon, and that will begin Stage 3. And we'll see how long that goes, because that is one of the... I could sit there for weeks playing that game, and Encounters in Space, because that's just how those games are. They're kind of arcadey, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to see in them. They're very well done games. Well, most people would say no towards Encounters in Space, since most people would think that most people seem to think that Encounters in Space is a trash game, but I spent way too much time playing that game as a kid, and that's the game I got with my good boy points. It's Panzer Dragoon in space with mobile suits, but you know what? God damn it, I played it a lot. So, we enjoy what we have, I guess, or I'm gonna enjoy what I have, and you guys are gonna watch, and, well, this is how my career always works. I hope I entertain you as a side effect, I guess, because this, Gundam's not necessarily intensely popular right now in terms of, like, rivaling Fortnite, so I suppose this entire event is just me wanting to have fun, and people will always say, Phonto, just play what you like. Well, I'm doing that now. Let's see how that goes, I guess. But I've rambled on long enough. Good night, folks. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow with Holdfast and continuing Gundam on Saturday. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time. Good night.